Women are getting sick and tired of chicks like the brick lady, right? And I love it.
What are you doing, stupid bro?
So, if you don't know who the hell the brick lady is,
I'm back, and I'm almost healed.
let's face it, who the hell doesn't know who she is by now? But this woman had the internet up in an uproar. And let me just give you a quick synopsis on how she came about on this whole equation. Well, actually, I'm not going to do it. Let me have my boy here doing it for you.
Hey, please help me. I just been assaulted. Oh my God, what's wrong, ma'am? What happened? I was minding my business in a world where black women can't even do that. And a black man asked me for my number. And when I told him no, his anger came up and he hit me with a brick aggressively. He didn't cut the skin or break no bones, but he hit me, man. Oh my God. Here, take everything in my pocket. Hold on. Here, I got some more. My pockets are extra deep for people like you who are real victims of senseless violence. Here you go. Is that enough? Yeah, bitch. I'm gonna get a BBL. This is like 60 grand. Yes. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Hey, hold on, y'all. Something fishy about this. She got hit with a brick aggressively and she ain't got no gashes, broken bones, or blunt force trauma. And then she got a history of domestic violence and scamming. Let's look into this just a little bit more. I'll just say you fucking hate black women and get it over with. I'm just trying to help. We don't need your fucking help. Shit. Now, miss, are you good? Damn, wait, where'd she go? Oh, yeah, Houston Police Department. We're actually here to question you about the lady that you donated money to because we're looking for her for fraud. What you mean fraud? She really got assaulted, right? Well, kinda. She was arguing with a guy friend of hers where she then assaulted him first and he assaulted her back. And in Texas, we call that a self-defense fight. Wait, so she wasn't an innocent black woman minding her business, victim of a black man's fragile ego and inability to take rejection? Because I really want to believe that. And did she not get hit with a brick aggressively? No, ma'am. She just worded that story like that and pushed that narrative because she knew that would be the one to go viral and pull at the emotions of enough people to get them all to dig deeper into their pockets to make the GoFundMe more profitable. She just played off of the emotions of people. Well, I still believe her. And we still looking for her. So if you find her, call Houston PD. Hey, before you go, can you apologize to the black men who actually do support black women but still got crucified for going against the narrative? Never!
So, as you can see, it didn't really turn out so well for her. She's getting charged over theft and scamming people and all that stuff. But the funny thing is, like, those who actually knows, those who can actually read the sign, knew from the start that she wasn't shit. She was actually a scammer to begin with. However, a wise person once says the hardest thing that you can do is to convince people that are being scammed, is to convince them that they are in the wrong. So then what they do, they tend to double down.
I really don't know what to say about it. Oh, I know what to say about it. I'm not going to stop listening and believing black women because far too many black women actually have things happen to us. Violence, harm. You know, because there are some who are going to take advantage of that or take advantage of any situation to make a dollar. And mind you, that's in every community. Does not mean I'm going to not believe black women. I mean, this post is old as shit, but you found it and you made sure. You tried to say that it didn't age well, but you know, far too many black women are harmed, are hurt, violence done against us. I am not going to stop believing and supporting black women.
See all those apologies ASAP. I need to see those apologies ASAP.
No. I love you down, little bro. You my Haitian little bro for life, but I disagree with you, bro. We ain't gotta apologize for nothing. I'm not gonna apologize for believing a black woman was physically assaulted. Like that doesn't happen every single day to black women in this country. That it actually happens to. I'm not gonna sit here and apologize for believing a black woman. That's insane. That's insane. Are we gonna sit here and ask people to apologize for believing white women when they use their white tears and weaponize their white tears to get their way when they're lying on black people?
It's not because they are stupid. Well, some of them are. However, it's because, like, one, they get to sympathize with the quote-unquote victim because deep down, that's who they actually are. They are a scammer at heart. Or they know family members that are scammers. They know family members that are similar to the people that they're defending. So therefore, it's only natural for them to come to the defense of someone who's obviously a piece of crap. However, This video is not about these folks, those who are blinded, those who tend to double down on this scenario. This video is dedicated towards two group of people. The first one are the ones who actually are humble enough to acknowledge when they were wrong and came to their consensus and correct the record on why they were wrong and vow to not let that happen to them again.
That's what we're doing. Oh, okay. So I was one of the TikTokers that made a video about this young lady. I was upset, just like everybody else was. I felt bad. I was trying to make a difference, not knowing it was all a lie. So I'm gonna tell you something. Everybody, and listen to me well. I'm not trying to be ugly and I'm not trying to be mean, but I'm gonna be real right now. I'm not advocating for nobody but my own. You hear me? Anything going down, don't tag me in nothing. Mama TikTok, can you do this? Can you do? Because guess what? I don't know who to believe, who lying and who not. I am tired of the lies. I am tired of people using people. And that right there, that's why it's hard for women and men to get any kind of sympathy or any kind of beliefs when it comes to stories like this. She done ruined it for everybody. Do you hear me? Especially Mama TikTok. Child by the devil is like, I'm done and I'm finished. And y'all heard what I said. I can't even. Child, let me go on. Oh, Jesus. Lord have mercy.
I cannot believe I'm reading this. Woman who claimed to have been attacked with a brick by a man, now charged with faking the entire thing, falsely raising $42K on GoFundMe. Ro, for some reason, I cannot tag you. I can't even find you. And I started following you and you followed me back when you first got back on TikTok. But girl, I went to bat for you. I went to bat for you. Like,
she denied you the access to her phone number. What the entire fuck?
121K.
The sad thing about this is
people saw
there
me
were
defend
men
you.
standing around watching this happen, and no one stepped in to help this woman.
Saw
I'm
me
gonna
defend
generalize
you.
the statement.
And now I'm
I don't
reading
really
this
give a
shit.
rat's ass who
You
gets
are
mad at
making
me.
it.
Men have become so fucking weak to the point where
I pray that this is not, well, they said charges. So girl, you've been outed and you've obviously gotten the hell off of any social media. So, that shit just pissed me off. You make it so much harder for women to come forward when they actually are physically assaulted in any way, form, or fashion, verbally, whatever. You have literally just put black women back. You get what you deserve.
She claimed that she was hit in the face with a brick by a black man, and black women rose up to support her. Black men rose up to tear her down. They called her a scam. They said she was lying. And according to this news report, those men were right.
The second one is pretty much dedicated towards the women who are finally speaking out against the scammers in their rank. And yes, I get it, ladies, I get it. When it comes to different narrative, and I also happen to be very critical about women not calling other women out on their bullshit. And because, well, let's face it, the reason that is by nature, most women are not really controversial. They tend to live and let live. They're very neutral, they're very agreeable. So then therefore, when there's a narrative that's being pushed, and women are not usually the first one to stick their heads out and call out the BS when it's clearly a BS, because they don't want to be bothered with all the trolls in their comment section, people harassing them, and it's not conducive to their mental health. However, I need to acknowledge the women who has the courage, the balls, the backbone to be able to call out these bullshit that's been perpetrated on the internet by these scammers, by these liars, by these con artists, and by these OnlyFans models. That's another story. But what is my obsession with OnlyFans? Anyway, so yeah, these are some of the heroes, heroines in this TikTok community or this social media community that actually had the gall to call out the bullshit.
And here we are, girl. Here we are. Roda Osman got caught lying. Now, let me say this. I can't even tell you who's a better scammer. Was it the Gorilla Glue girl? The girl that faked seeing the baby on the highway to get a couple of days off to herself? I'm surprised Tubi didn't make a movie about this. But it turns out she was lying. And not only was she lying, she scammed y'all out of 40K. That's actually kind of sad. And it's hard for us to keep screaming, protect black women. I'm still going to protect them because I love me some black girls. But, you girls got to stop this.
I made a video a long time ago talking about the situation. I first defended her, and then after I looked into, her history of lying, and I found out she was a liar. And I came on social media and said that, and every single black woman that has a big audience kept saying I was a liar. And another thing that bothered me the most was you guys kept saying I was a colorist, which had nothing to do with the fucking video. I never mentioned that she was black, never even said that, because I don't see color. I see a woman being wrong, a woman scamming, a woman lying. Run me my fucking apology. That's all I gotta say. All of you women that were on here telling me I was a fucking liar, bro. You're defending this dumb woman all because she's black, all because protect black women. It's not protect every woman. I'm sorry. There's liars out here. There's scammers out here. That's what she gets. Karma will catch up to you when you try to be a con artist.
Have y'all noticed that online, people would rather hang on to the lie than the truth? And anyone who tries to come forward and expose something as a lie, people would automatically attack them. Like the brick lady situation. So that whole situation, it just came out that it turned out to be false. And some of our favorite content creators who in the beginning smelled something fishy about the story were talking about it. They were getting just derailed, like, oh, you don't support black women, blah, 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 blah. But then this comes out, right? Instead of apologizing, people are still attacking the content creators. They're like, oh, why would you want to, bring this out? Why would you want to, talk about this? But it's like because she was lying and she was tugging on the heartstrings of black women to lie, create a GoFundMe and take people's money over a lie. And it was investigated that it was a lie and she's getting in trouble for it. And people still want to hang on to the lie. What is that?
And then asking for money after. In 2020, she claims she got beat up, garnered almost $5,000. This is taken from her Facebook page, May 2022. Claims that she's injured and very subtly, not so subtly, says she needs money for her son's birthday. Literally 1 month later, she's seen asking for money again to fund a research project she's doing. Jump to February 2023. Here she is claiming she experienced violence at the hands of a white woman. 1 month later, claiming more hardships and trauma. Fast forward to now, she has garnered $50,000. You guys are believing this woman based off of the dude in the glasses who was proven to not even be in the same state as her at the time, but also came out saying that she does this a lot.
And of course, last but not least, I need to acknowledge this lady specifically because she goes hard on the paint against Brick Lady, man. She was on her, she had her foot up in Brick Lady's ass since the beginning.
Let it go, Consciously. Let it go. You really set up with a green screen, played the video in the background where this man admitted to the fact that he hit her with a plastic bottle, but only as a reflex because she hit him first. You really set up there with a green screen doing all of this nodding and pointing as if you was proving a point. The only thing you proved is that you think that you're the smartest person in the room and you can use big words and overtalk people to make them think that you're smarter than what you are and dance around circles on topics and play mental gymnastics. That's the only thing we ever get to see. But as far as this case goes, this woman is a liar. And she is somebody who is problematic, who goes around starting stuff with people and then playing victim after the fact. This is not the first time that she has done this. This is not the second time she has done this. This is not the third time she has done this. She made it all the way to the point that the last incident was 2 black women hitting her after the club, right? And you didn't have no think piece on that. I ain't hear you talk about black women protecting black women when the story was 2 black women hitting on her. Where was the protection in? Where was all of that consciousness then about black women being protected when she had a story about 2 black women hitting her after the club? Right? Because you pick and choose what you want to cover. But you should just go ahead and let this go. Because you're just digging your hole deeper and making no points.
And she was taking no prisoner regardless how many people come after her. Men, women, all these panda bears and all that stuff. She did not give a damn because to her, right is right and wrong is wrong. And I believe that's exactly how people should be. It's not about color. It's not about a race or gender. It's about like toxic people tend to prey upon the goodness or the kindness of of people's heart and then to scamming them out of their money or attention or all this other stuff, right? And those who understand and those who could actually read the sign, all the evidence were right there from the beginning.
To remind you that every time you lie to somebody, you're taking away their choice. You're taking away the ability for them to make a decision that's good for themselves. And that's why I always lie to the people of the global minority and men.
Facebook say that, we also say that black people, we love scamming. We talk about scamming all the time. Since when do we have a problem with scamming? Last time I checked, I want black people to scam. They scammed us.
And then we take one look at the brick lady and see some of the rhetoric that she was spewing and be like, this lady is full of shit. And yes, and I hope you do your own discernment. So next time another brick lady came about, or another Jussie Smollett came about, or another mattress girl came about, or another kidnapping chick, I see a baby in the street 3 o'clock in the morning kind of girl, or you get my point. Whenever these idiots come about, at least take about 5 seconds, just 5 seconds to be like, is this mother telling me the truth or trying to tug at my heartstring in order for me to support something that it happened to be bullshit 5 seconds later when all the information actually comes forth. But anyway, I'm your host, The Haitian. So share, like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all next time. Peace.
Justice is finally being served for Miss Brick Lady. Where's all y'all girls at? I already asked y'all where y'all was at before, but I want to know where y'all at right now. Because I just do not like how hard y'all went and caused the gender war that was so unnecessary over a woman who was lying in your face. You didn't ask for no details. You ain't ask for nothing. I want to know what all these big creators who was stitching everybody, playing only half of people's videos just so that they could come in and add their bogus take. Where's y'all at?